I am a performance studies scholar, and so I study the performance of literature primarily. The broad questions that I study are how to use literature and the performance of it as a methodology to understand human life. I do performances of literary figures, writers such as William Faulkner, Henry James, Robert Frost, Washington Irving, are the big four that I do. At the moment, I'm applying to develop a new living history character, Louis Bromfield, who is less known than James and Faulkner and Frost and Irving. And I've been invited to do this performance this summer in Ashland, Ohio, and I am kind of stretching a little bit because he's not only a writer, he won the Pulitzer Prize in 1927, but he is probably better known and had more of a significant impact as a soil conservation advocate. And so I'm becoming a little bit of an ecologist, but I'm also applying for a multi-week 2016 tour with the Ohio Chautauqua. The kind of performance I do is called Chautauqua performance, and Chautauqua is a place name, but it's also a kind of educational and social movement that started in 1874 in far western New York State, and is still going to this day. But over time, the concept of Chautauqua became so popular that it was a kind of franchise almost, where booking agents would hire performers and lecturers to travel on a circuit through mostly the Midwest, actually. And they would put up tents in small towns, and for a week there would be a series of speeches and performances. And that concept kind of died out in the 30s, but it was revived in the 1970s by the National Endowment for the Humanities, where scholars would give lectures in character. So what I do in my Chautauqua performances is I have a 30 to 40 minute lecture in character, and then I answer questions from the audience in character and then out of character. And so it's a form of humanities lecture, but it's performative and it's interactive with the audience. But I have worked with a number of student performers who also develop solo work. And right now, Christian Allen is the current recipient of the Helen Rose Oral Interpretation Award, and he's been developing a performance that's kind of a hybrid of a TED Talk and a stand-up comedy routine. I teach courses in performance of literature, and I also teach an introductory course in our department called The Evolution of Expression. That name comes from a book by Charles Wesley Emerson, the founder of Emerson College. And it's a course that looks at the broad evolution from primary orality in ancient Greece to literacy and into the internet age, and the ways in which technology is transforming our consciousness and the ways we communicate.